Could you start by telling us about yourself and how TowneCrafters came to be in Walpole?
So my background with me is very interesting. I've done retail since I was 14, many, many moons ago. Um, I worked in Walpole, so I knew a lot of Walpole residents already. Then my background is accounting, bookkeeping. Then I ended up doing crafting. I had two children. I ended up staying home, did more crafts. I did all kinds of hair accessories, furniture, whatnot. And then I would go to all the, like farmers markets and craft fairs. And I did that for a good number of years, maybe 5 years. And it was just getting so tiring. So everybody's familiar with the New England Crafters. That used to be Ashmont Plaza. So I was a crafter there. And then they decided to retire. And then I, just on a whim, talked over my husband and decided, where can I showcase my products and other people's? And I was first in the center of town, just tried it, was there for a couple of years. And the biggest problem was parking. So COVID hit, and I found this here, it was a lot bigger, and I gave it a shot. So now I was able to get a lot of showcase of people around town, out of town, and just kind of went from there. And it's been growing. There's actually a little bit more parking. People see me where there's Cumberland Farms, there's Norfolk Street, 1A, you have to turn there and whatnot. So it's more visible. People going to the doctor's office, dentist, it's all around here. So yeah, I'm still getting new people and I still don't know how it's happening, but it's by word of mouth.
What kind of items can people expect to find at TowneCrafters?
There's a lot of local crafters here in Walpole. I try to get as much handmade items I can, and I do have new items. So I have a lot of children that come in, love the shop. The biggest thing for kids is slime. As for Walpole, it's the Walpole gear. Like I was mentioning, the Charm Frog, Alice's mandala. A lot of these people you could have found at the farmers market, and they came here, and Kara and Alice have been with me since almost day one when I first opened business. And then I still keep getting people coming in and wanting to have the products. I have young kids that want to sell their products, which I'm fine with. At least they get to learn how to do it and how it works. So.
You said that your daughter is involved with Harney Dance Academy. Can you tell us about some of the Irish step dance attire that you have here in TowneCrafters?
So I started that when I was first in the center of town. My daughter's been Irish dancing about 10 years now, and I try to carry all the essential items, whether it be socks, anything that you need so you're ready and not have to wait till the day you're going to be dancing when you go to the competitions. They have the tables. So I try to carry all the essential items that they might need for upcoming dances, fashes, competitions, whatnot.
Can you tell us about how TowneCrafters collaborates with the local artists whose work you sell here and how that works?
When I first started, I reached out to a lot of people, unless I already had a bunch of new friends already were crafters and they came with me. Now, many are coming to me because I have been growing. It's going on Facebook and social media, and they see it. And it's, again, vendors, word of mouth. They're suggesting, oh, I know this person. And I like them to come in, bring their products, or send me a message and make an appointment and see if it's a good fit. I'm one that doesn't like many different things, many of the same product. So I don't want it to be a competition, so to speak. So if somebody does mugs, I'm not going to have anybody else do mugs. Same thing with towels. I do have two people that do towels, but their focus is different. One does aprons and does sports stuff, and the other one does more cutesy or fresh stuff. So I try to keep it all kind of unique.
Based on conversations with or feedback from customers, what do people love about TowneCrafters?
For me, for unique, I just like having different items. It gives me a chance to shop. I used to love to shop. Having two kids, don't shop as much anymore. So I get to shop for the store and get what I'd like in the store. I don't just have anything in here. I want something that nobody else has, and I try. If somebody does have it, I try to move and find something else to fill it, if that makes sense. But everybody loves coming the fact that I have Walpole gear. I can get rebels, swords. I can customize like the towels. So if somebody wants something personalized, we can get it custom made, which is great. A vendor can do a sign, like I mentioned, the pillows, glasses, mugs. So that's unique in itself, that not many places can do all that. Like the local bath, I have soaps and glasses. I even have some handmade food items. Candied jalapenos is a huge hit. She lives right in Sharon and does all that. As for seasonal, I always ask the vendors. I have a separate page that I reach out to them and say, okay, all right, so like Easter. Easter was very early this year. So when St. Patrick's Day for March, I told everybody, please bring your items in and then have them so they're accessible and then when Easter's over, the vendors will just come and pick it up. So as for my stuff, if it's anything in here is mine, I can mark it down. But as for vendors, that's totally up to them.
Can you tell us about some of the creators or local crafters that you work with who are kind of staples here at TowneCrafters?
Well, I mentioned Kara. She's considered the charm frog. She does all the Walpole apparel now. She used to do children's accessories also, but she moved on. Her kids are getting older too, and she does the Walpoles. You'll see she makes her own designs. She came up with her own Timberwolf design, which is really cool. Hats, ball caps, sweatshirts, t-shirts, whatnot. Then there's Alice's Mandala, who is at the farmer's market. She's been with me since day one. She's such a nice lady. All the Mandela rocks. She used to do classes. I'm hoping that we're going to start classes. I've been slowly introducing it again after COVID. So, like we just had a class yesterday. We had a slime class for the kids. Kids love it. So it seems like it's more geared to kids. There's Bill. Everybody knows him as Wild Willie. He does all the sports cards. And there's a couple others. Who was the other one? Deanna Becky. She does, you probably can see in the back here, it's the inspirational photos. She does those all by herself. There's a lady, Christine. She helps me here at the store, and she does all kinds of cards and vinyl stickers. So those are the ones I know I can say that have been from day one. On that, vendors come and go, and that's fine. A lot of them still stay with me. They're not local. Like I have Judy. She's in, I think she's in North. We were talking. I think she's in Attleboro. She does all the pillows, the mugs, the tumblers, and everything. So she's great. She's jack of all trades. If people are interested in having the products here, I just suggest to reach out to me on Facebook, send me a message. That way I can set aside a time and reach out what's best to work. They can send me photos of what they make and whatnot, and I can kind of see what I have in here currently. As for shoppers, there's something here, a little something for everybody. A lot of people think it's just kids. It's not. Like I said, there's all kinds of little decor. I carry rustic marlin and whatnot, so it's nice.